How did Mr. A and his straight A test prep help you prepare?
His constant vigilance and his ability to make me feel confident in how I was doing during the SAT prep course made me feel very comfortable, and that's what I liked most.
Mr. A is definitely one of the best teachers I've ever had.
The first time I took the practice test, I didn't really understand any of the nuances of the SAT or how I should approach different questions and different types of questions. But after taking Mr. A's course, I learned a lot about vocabulary.
Mr. A really helped me become confident and comfortable when I was taking the test, because I remember the first time I went in I was shaking, I couldn't even write, and then the second time I went in after taking this class, it was so much better because he really knows how to teach something in so many different ways until you understand it. And he's really good about not just telling you the answer, but helping you think through it until you really do get it. And Mr. A taught me so many strategies so that when I got to the test, I really felt prepared and calm.
Honestly, I think the biggest upside to taking SAT prep with Mr. A is that he knows the test backwards and forwards, and you understand the strategies that you need when you're going to take it, and you go in with a lot more knowledge about the test itself, not just about the material that you need to understand. Well, Mr. A is really good with breaking down all the different sections and really letting you understand what the test scores are looking for.
At the beginning, I didn't really know how to address any of the problems in writing, reading, or math.
Saw vocabulary words on the test that he had gone over with me. I was like, oh wow, I can do this.
Why don't you be on it, Mom?
I'm really bad at math, and when he clearly explained step by step how you solve certain problems, it helped a lot on the actual test because I saw problems that were very similar to what we went over, but of course not exactly the same. And because I had that previous preparation and experience with those types of problems, I was able to answer them more comfortably and faster than if I just did studying on my own.
Mr. A really helped me prepare for the writing section of the SATs because he knows exactly what the test scores are going to be looking for. And when you understand that before you go in, you're automatically going to be a lot more prepared.
My first practice test, it was, I took a final practice test and I scored about 200 points higher, and then I took the real test and scored roughly the same as my second practice test. I scored a 2060.
Like I said, fast-paced and slow-paced, and Mr. A also knows many different ways to teach people, knowing that a lot of kids don't have the same teaching styles or learning styles.
I heard a lot of my friends tell me about the SAT prep courses that they took, and I heard that the professors that were teaching the courses weren't really as connecting with the students as Mr. A was.
And every tip and trick that I learned in Mr. A's course helped me to raise my score 200 points from my practice test.
The first time that I took the SATs, I decided that I was just going to study on my own because I didn't want to waste my parents' money taking a course if it wasn't going to help me. But after I got my scores back, I realized that I did okay, but I definitely wanted to improve them more. So I talked to my parents and we decided to go to Straight A Academy, and it made all the difference. I was able to raise my score over 200 points and get a merit scholarship to my top college.
And to me, that can mean a lot of money for scholarships and choosing which college I want to go to.
The first time that I took the SATs, I didn't feel comfortable with the test at all. And after taking the Straight A prep course, I was able to increase my score by 130 points. And that was a significant improvement for me. And it helped a lot for the colleges that I wanted to get into. And I was able to be accepted into all the colleges that I applied to.
Mr. A is great at keeping the students engaged when he's being serious and also when he's being fun and lighthearted, because that's how his personality is. He's very smart, he knows exactly what he's talking about, but at the same time, without making the students feel like they don't know anything, he can break the ice really fast and make you understand it the way that you should understand it.
I would recommend Mr. A's Straight A Prep without a doubt.
Oh, I would absolutely recommend Mr. A to any other students. He knows how to deal with people. It's one of his biggest strengths, as well as just being an awesome teacher.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely recommend Mr. A as a teacher.
Who's America's favorite test prep coach?
Mr. A.
Mr. A.
Mr. A.
Mr. A.
Mr. A.
Where's the only place to go to get Mr. A's straight A test prep?
Definitely straighta.com.
Straight A.
Straighta.com.
Straighta.com.
Straighta.com.